Hello, hi, welcome once again to M5's English language learning program, Let's Speak English. I'm Gav Duncan and I'm here on your TV to help you learn English. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Yes? Good. And are you ready for today's lesson? Yes? Good. Okay, well let's learn English together. And welcome to today's show. It's the first show of the week and it's here, fresh from the oven, sitting here with a warm, fragrant scent rising from it, like fresh bread. Okay, so it's the first day of the standard working week. So I have to ask, how was your weekend? Was it fun? Did you all have a good time? Did everyone have fun? What about you, Eddie?
Mais oui, mon brave.
What? Oh, okay. You do know that this is an English lesson, not a French lesson, don't you, Eddie?
Certainement, mon général.
Okay. So we know, or I assume, that Eddie had a good weekend. And what about you, Richie? Did you have a good weekend?
Yes.
Okay, so Richie had a good weekend, and I think that Eddie had a good weekend. And what about the rest of you? Did you all have a bucket full of fun at the weekend? I hope so. And as we're all aware, this is lesson 301, which means that our last lesson was lesson 300. Which is another very good reason for you to celebrate the weekend in style. So hopefully, all of you had a fantastic weekend, celebrating the weekend and also celebrating the fact that we've completed 300 lessons together. All right, now, who remembers what we were looking at last lesson? Yes, that's right. Last lesson, we were looking at the idea of take, bring and fetch, weren't we? Yes, and why were we looking at those three ideas? Can you remember? Yes, that's right again. We were looking at those three ideas because when we last saw the Benchfields, Alfredo sent Lizzie to fetch her brother Tim from the car park outside the supermarket. So, Lizzie went from where she was out to where Tim was in the car park before she came back with him. She went to fetch him. Okay then, let's see what they're up to. Let's see how they're getting along. Look, there they are. They're still in the car park. Come on, Tim, hurry up. Dad's waiting for us. He'll be really angry if we don't hurry up. Come on, get a move on. All right. Keep your hair on. I'm coming. Oi, Tim, don't forget. You know. Oh, no, I won't forget. Don't worry. What was that about? What? What was what about? What was that about? What? What are you talking about, Lizzie? Don't play dumb, Tim. You know what I'm talking about. I haven't got a clue what you're talking about, Lizzie. What did Eddie Finn say to you? Oh, nothing. What do you mean, nothing? I heard him say something to you. Oh, it's not important. Don't worry about it. Anyway, it's none of your business. Keep your nose out of my business. Ooh, blimey. Don't be so touchy. I was only asking. Yeah? Well, don't. Don't ask me about it because I won't tell you anything. It's none of your business. All right. Keep your hair on. Jeez. Look, just forget about it. Let's find the others. All right, Grumpy. And don't call me Grumpy. Blimey! Well, we found them, didn't we? And now they're both back in the supermarket. But, well, there's a little bit of tension in the air, isn't there? It's not a very relaxed atmosphere, is it? The conversation between Lizzie and Tim was, well, tense, wasn't it? Tim was very defensive about what Eddie said to him, wasn't he? When Lizzie asked what Eddie, the bad boy, said to Tim, Tim reacted aggressively, didn't he? That's a little bit strange, isn't it? Well, anyway, let's forget about that for a moment and concentrate on some of the language that we saw in that conversation. Well, for a start, we saw the word hurry again, didn't we? Yes, and we all know that the verb to hurry is a synonym for the verb to rush. They both mean to try and do something faster than usual. Now, we also have two nouns from the verbs, a hurry and a rush. When we use the nouns, we use them with the preposition in. We say, sorry, I can't stop and talk, I'm in a hurry. Sorry, I'd like to help, but I'm in a rush. When we use these phrases, in a hurry and in a rush, then we use them with the present simple form of the verb to be, and then add in a hurry or in a rush. It's very simple. I am in a hurry, in a rush. You are in a hurry, in a rush. Alfredo, Wayne, Doreen, he, she is in a hurry, in a rush. We are in a hurry, in a rush. You are in a hurry, in a rush. They are in a hurry, in a rush. So, as you can see from that table, it's very simple to use this phrase. All we have to do is conjugate the correct form of the verb to be in the present simple. I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, you are, they are, and then? Well, then all we have to do is add in a hurry or in a rush. It doesn't matter which one we use, they mean the same thing, so you can choose which one you prefer. All we have to remember is that when we use these phrases, we have to remember to use them with the preposition in. Simple. Now, what else did we see in the conversation? Well, we saw that Lizzie used the word hurry in a different form. She told Tim to hurry up, didn't she? Now, this is the most common form we use to tell people to do something faster, when we're giving people an order or an instruction to do something faster. This is the most common form that we use when we're using the imperative. Now, this is a word that we haven't seen before, but it's very simple. The adjective imperative means something which is vital, something which is essential, something which is crucial. All of these adjectives, vital, essential, crucial, and imperative, mean the same thing. They all mean that this is something which is very, very important. If something is crucial, or vital, or imperative, or key, or essential, then that thing is necessary. Air is vital for life. Water is crucial for life. Food is essential for life. Alcohol is imperative for a good party. Okay, so that's imperative, the adjective, but the imperative is also a part of English grammar. The imperative is the form we use in English when we're telling someone what to do. When we give orders to the animals, for example. Stop dancing. Sit down. Be quiet. Shut up. Move. All of those are examples of the imperative. The imperative has the same form as the infinitive, just without to at the front end. And as I told you, we use it to give orders, to tell people what to do. Think about a situation when you're in the cinema, for example. If someone keeps on talking while the film is playing, then what do you do? What do we say? Well, if you want to be polite, then we could say something like this. Can you stop talking, please? But imagine the situation where we've asked the person to stop talking 5 or 6 times and they're still talking. They ignored our request. They didn't stop talking, and now they're talking so much and so loudly that we can't concentrate on the film. We paid good money to see this film, and now, because of an idiot in the audience, we can't enjoy ourselves. So, perhaps we're not willing, we're not prepared to be polite, and we're not going to ask nicely now. Now we're going to tell them what to do. We're going to give them an order. We're going to use the imperative. We're going to tell them, be quiet. Or maybe we're going to tell them, shut up. Or maybe, stop talking. Now, in those 3 examples using the imperative, we can see some slight differences, can't we? In the first example, we're using the verb to be in the imperative, so we use it without to. And we're using this imperative with an adjective. We're telling the person to be quiet, to not make a noise, to not disturb us by making a noise. In the second example, we're only using the verb on its own without an adjective. In this case, we don't need an adjective. The verb to shut up means, in this situation, to stop talking. So, the easiest thing to say is just that. Use the infinitive to tell the person to stop talking. We use the verb to shut up in the imperative. So, without to, and we say, shut up! In the third example, again, we're using the imperative with another part of speech, aren't we? Yes, in the third example of the imperative, we're using the imperative form of the verb to stop. So, all we do is knock the to off the front of the verb and turn it into an imperative. Stop. And here, we're being very specific, aren't we? We're telling the person what we want them to stop doing. We're not telling them to stop chewing, or to stop eating pizza, or to stop dancing the polka, or to stop listening to Neil Diamond. No, here, in this situation, we're telling them to stop making a noise with their mouths. We're telling them to stop speaking, to stop having a conversation while the film is playing. We're telling them to stop talking. And, oh, would you look at that? It's time for me to stop talking too. Yes, my friends, we've come to the end of the lesson. Our 15 minutes for today has come to an end, and it's time for us to turn the lights and camera off and go home. So, that's it for today. Tomorrow, we'll have another look at the language we saw in the conversation between Lizzie and Tim. And we'll try to discover what Eddie meant when he spoke to Tim. Okay? All right then. The rest of the afternoon is yours to enjoy. Have fun. Aha. Did you hear that? That was another imperative. Drink coffee. Relax. Have fun. Okay, that's enough imperatives for today. I'll see you all tomorrow, and remember, if you need more English, check out www.m5tv.hu. That's where we keep the older lessons, and that's where you can check out the vocabulary too. Okay, people, until tomorrow afternoon, have fun, eat well, sleep well, and I'll see you all later. Bye!